How much of reality are you really seeing? You walk through your day confident in your awareness. You trust your memory. You assume you'd notice if something major happened right in front of you. But what if you wouldn't? What if you could miss a gorilla walking through the room simply because you weren't looking for it? This isn't a metaphor. In The Invisible Gorilla, psychologists Christopher Chabris and Daniel Simons explore the most unsettling truth in human cognition. We experience far less of our world than we think we do. This book isn't about deception by others. It's about self-deception. How we're misled by our own attention, memory, confidence, and beliefs. Let's uncover 6 illusions that shape your mind without your permission. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Attention. It begins with a video. 2 teams, one in white, one in black, pass basketballs back and forth. You're told, count the passes made by the team in white. You focus, count carefully. Later, you're asked, did you see the gorilla? Most people say, what gorilla? They're shocked to learn a person in a full gorilla suit walked into the middle of the scene, thumped their chest, and walked out. This is inattentional blindness, the failure to notice something obvious when attention is focused elsewhere. You think you see the world clearly. But in reality, your attention is like a spotlight, narrow, selective, and limited. What are you missing right now because you're looking at something else? Chapter 2. The Illusion of Memory. You remember your graduation. The moment you heard terrible news. The day you met your best friend. You think these memories are fixed, accurate, preserved like video files. But they're not. Memory is reconstructed, not recorded. Every time you remember something, you're rebuilding it. Chabris and Simons show how confident eyewitnesses often recall things that never happened. In fact, the more confident someone is, the more likely others are to believe them even when they're wrong. That's the trap. Memory feels real, but it isn't always true. And our trust in it shapes trials, relationships, and even our sense of identity. Chapter 3. The Illusion of Confidence. You're in a meeting. 2 people speak up. One is bold, certain, commanding. The other is cautious, thoughtful, uncertain. Who do you believe? Most people trust the confident voice. But confidence is not correlated with competence. Overconfidence is often a sign of low self-awareness. Research shows people overestimate their skills. Leaders overestimate their impact. Drivers overestimate their ability. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less you know you don't know. Confidence feels good, but it's not always a signal of truth. Chapter 4. The Illusion of Knowledge. We think we understand the world. We feel fluent in how a toilet flushes, what causes inflation, how laws are passed, what consciousness is. But when asked to explain, our knowledge collapses. This is the illusion of explanatory depth. You believe you understand something until you're forced to actually explain it. And that gap, it's everywhere. Chabris and Simons show how this illusion makes us oversimplify politics, trust superficial expertise, make flawed decisions based on shallow logic. Knowing that we don't know is the first step toward real intelligence. Chapter 5. The Illusion of Cause. Humans are meaning makers. We want to understand why things happen. But in that hunger, we often create false connections. We assume a drug cured our cold. A ritual caused good luck. A leader created success. We confuse correlation with causation. In one study, people who took a sugar pill and reported feeling better genuinely believed the pill caused it even when it had no medicinal value. That's the power of placebo, of narrative, of belief. We see cause where there is only coincidence. And unless we question it, we become slaves to stories that aren't real. Chapter 6. The Illusion of Potential. We love the idea that we're only using 10% of our brains, that we can become fluent in a language in 3 months, that there's a secret key to unlocking our true potential. But Chabris and Simons say most of this is myth. Brain training games don't make you smarter. Multitasking doesn't improve productivity. Gifted programs often miss how learning really works. True potential is real, but it's not magical. It's built on consistent effort, effective strategy, realistic expectations. The illusion of potential flatters us, but can also mislead us. Because we don't need hacks. We need honest work and clear thinking. You are not broken. You are just human. But to grow, you must stop believing your brain is always right. Here's what this book teaches us. Your attention is limited, protect it. Your memory is flawed, verify it. Your confidence is not proof, question it. Your knowledge is shallow, deepen it. Your stories of cause, examine them. Your ideas of potential, ground them. That's not pessimism. It's freedom. Because the moment you realize how much you miss is the moment you start paying real attention. If this shifted your perspective, subscribe to Real Deep Understanding. Because here, we don't just believe what we see. We ask, what are we missing? Like this if it made you reconsider something you were sure about. Comment, what's your invisible gorilla, the thing you didn't see until it was too late? Share this with someone who thinks they're neshing gently for wrong, gently. Reality is richer than we imagine. But only if we're willing to say, I might be wrong.